All right, you guys should be able to hear me now. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat, man. Sorry about that. Freaking OBS was acting up. Listen, guys. So as you guys can see from the title, this is going to be top 10 metal bands of all time tier list. It is going to be my personal tier list. You may agree with me. You may not agree with me. I was going to record this. I was going to record it, but I kind of wanted to have a conversation because that's one thing that I've been noticing with this tier list. But let me go ahead and start, man. The reason I'm doing this is because I've been seeing these rapper tier lists, these YouTube rappers tier lists and everything else, man. I've never seen a metal band tier list. And I was going to record it, and in the middle of recording, I'm like, you know what? All these tier lists, what they're missing is communication with the community, right? I want to be able to communicate my opinions and why I'm placing a certain band at a certain place or why a certain band didn't make it into the top 10, right? So I feel like this will be dope to do. By the way, guys, I'm going to be doing live reactions over on Twitch tonight. Literally in an hour and like 40 minutes. But yeah, I want to do this top tier list, okay? So real quick, I hope you guys have like kind of like the top 10 metal bands in your brain. As far as for me, let me go ahead and give out the shout outs real quick, man. Shout outs to Talon, German, James Clifton, Magnus Segengin. I messed up your name, my guy. Brian 1096 was good. Nathaniel Stack was good. Cameron. Whoa, sick live. Why? Just got done watching Ghost in the Shell. Okay. Yo, what's up, Taco Dad? What up, random things? All right, guys. So I'm gonna give you guys my top 10. Okay, this is gonna be my top 10. Everyone gonna have different opinions. I'm gonna go ahead and give a reason as to why I put each band in the top 10. I don't know if this will make it into a video or not. But I thought I would be doing it live. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how this goes, I might be doing a lot of live streams here on YouTube as far as like album reviews or breaking the lyrics down, but live reactions over on Twitch today. Hey, Pugs for days, man. Appreciate that, my guy. All right, guys. So first of all, look at close up on me. I'm ugly. Anyways, let's go into this tier list right here. As you guys can see, okay, I don't know why that's there. We have, okay, these are the bands that we have set, okay? We, of course, have Disturbed, Avenged Sevenfold, Korn, Slayer, Linkin Park, Megadeth, Metallica, Nightwish, Slipknot, and Tool. Now, off rip, I already know there's going to be some people that are going to say that certain bands don't belong here or certain other bands should be here. But this is what I'm going to say, okay? Top 10 is definitely hard. I will say that. I'm agreeing with what Cameron is saying. Top 10 is definitely hard, but I had to do it. All right. I thought about it and I'm like, okay, this is what's got to be done. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with the first band. I'm going to go from my least favorite to my favorite by ending it. We're going to go ahead and start with Slayer. Now, Slayer is one of those bands that I've gone ahead and put into the top 10. Not necessarily because I think they're so dope that they belong on it, but if I wouldn't have put Slayer in the top 10, I would have been roasted. Because at the end of the day, Slayer is definitely a top metal band. You can't deny their talent. You can't deny what they've done for the metal community, right? I personally do like a few tracks from from Slayer. I haven't checked out so much from them to sit there and say that they're an amazing band. But what I've heard, I've liked. And again, everyone would put this in their top 10. I had to put it in there. I'm being honest with you guys. But as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and go with Slayer at a C tier. Okay, now as far as the tiers go, by the end of this video, the songs, I mean, the bands might be a rearranged or anything. But I feel like Slayer is a C tier for me. It's not a band that I'm going out to listen to or to like listen to more songs or to dive into the discography of the band. So I will go ahead and put it at a C tier. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go with my second favorite. And again, only saying that it's my second favorite, I mean my second least favorite, because I haven't heard much of them as well. And what I've heard from them, I've heard is good, okay? I'm going to go with Tool. Before I go ahead and talk to you guys where Tool is going to go on the list or everything, quick shout outs to Ben, McIntosh, Gonzalo, Mendoza. What's up, guys? Tool. Now for Tool, you have to, when I think Tool, I think drums. Tool is definitely one of the fucking craziest bands as far as drums go, right? You think about certain bands, you think about certain instruments, certain artists, or whatever the case may be. When I think Tool, I think about they have dope ass drums. I haven't heard much from Tool again, and I will be doing more Tool on the channel as far as reactions and everything like that. But from what I heard from Tool, I gotta give it up to them, man. They're a very strange band, right? And they bring like originality to music. So for that reason alone, I am gonna go ahead and put Tool as of right now on the B tier. Okay, I think Tool is one of those bands again that do belong up here. Is these only bands you're gonna rank? Ali Master, for now, yes, these are my top 10. My top 10 for now. If you guys want to see more of these live reactions of me doing the tier list, I'll be more than happy to do rock, punk rock, or even the top 50. For now, I'm doing the top 10 just to see how it goes, man. Another one, then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Now is where it starts becoming a little bit hard because these bands that are left, I really enjoy most of them. Okay. I am going to go ahead and, however, as far as metal goes, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Disturbed now. Disturbed is a great band. I love the lead singer. I love the little grunge, that aggression that he has in his voice, man. I feel like they've done a lot of cool songs. And again, they definitely deserve to be in the top 10, at least for me. If you guys have a different opinion on the top 10, please let me know in the chat. This is why I'm doing it live and not recording it. I want to talk to you guys and see what you guys' opinions are on these top 10. Now with Disturbed, man, again, it's one of those bands, when I think about Disturbed, I think about the lead singer. I think about how amazing he is and what he brings to the band and to the metal community. For that reason, I enjoy listening to Disturbed. I've heard a lot of Disturbed. I'm going to go ahead and put Disturbed as of right now in the A tier. And it's going to be in the A tier, man, because their lead singer is amazing. The band in general, as far as the instrument playing, is also amazing. They bring out some tracks that just blow my mind a lot of the times. All right. What's up, Waldo? So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put Disturbed right now in the A tier. Now we have Avenged Sevenfold, Korn, Linkin Park, Megadeth, Metallica, Nightwish, and Slipknot. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm going to go ahead and talk about Korn now. Korn has made a few tracks that I've listened to that made me think like, damn, how the fuck did they create this? When it comes to the song, when it comes to the entire videography as well, right? They're amazing. They are amazing. I haven't checked out much of more of Korn, but it's really a different type of metal. It's kind of like that dark metal. So for me, I love it. Like the songs that I've heard from Korn, even though it hasn't been much, they're so amazing. And even saying it, I'm getting mad because I need to check out more Korn, right? So I gotta say that in Korn, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put him in A tier list as of right now as well, right? I like the originality. I like the darkness that they bring to metal, right? Because when I thought metal, when I was younger, I always thought like metal was like dark music, right? And Korn, it reminds me of that. Korn is the reason why I thought that as a child that metal was about darkness, right? And I like that, right? What up, Simon? Where's Falling in Reverse? Nice stream idea. This is the top 10 for me right now, man. I'll talk about that in a second as far as like what bands could have made it and didn't make it and why did they make it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and honestly move on to let's go ahead and go with Megadeth. Now Megadeth is one of those fucking bands that if you want guitar and crazy fucking shit happening throughout the whole entire song, right? This is just what I'm talking about. Brandon, like I said, this is my opinion. If you don't agree, you don't agree, my guy. That's cool. But Megadeth is one of those that if you want to hear some crazy shit and the instruments happening, you got to listen to them, right? You've got to listen to Megadeth. They're the type... Megadeth is one of those metal music that I want to play Doom. I wanna kill shit in Doom while I'm listening to Megadeth. It builds up hype. It brings me up. It makes me go crazy in a good way, right? Listen to Cornball Tongue is lies. I'll listen to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that Megadeth as well for right now is an A tier. And as I'm looking at, I'm putting a lot of them in A tier. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of it, I'll rearrange it. Now that we've come down to Avenged Sevenfold, Linkin Park, Metallica, Nightwish, and Slipknot. The reason I left these last 5 to rank is because out of the 10, these are the 5s that I've heard the most of out of all these 10 bands, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go with Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold for me. Hey, man, appreciate it, Panthers. Avenged Sevenfold for me, they got some hits. They got some hitters, man. They got some singles that definitely cannot be ignored. As far as metal, I feel like, yes, they're metal, but there's times that they can go on metal, if you know what I mean. For me, I'm going to be honest, bro. Avenged Sevenfold, as of right now, I'm going to have to put it on the B tier. It's me thinking, as far as for my opinion, there's not any song that come into particular in my mind right at this moment that just like wows me enough for me to put it above a B tier. And I've heard a lot of them, right? I've heard a lot of Avenged Sevenfold on the live stream. I've checked out some on the channel, and I'm still going to go ahead and say that they're a B tier, okay? Now, guys, by the way, this is non-scripted. I literally, at the last second, said I'm going to stream this, okay? Just a reminder that this is his opinion, saying that for any person who whines about their band not being worshipped like a god, respect them. Yo, I appreciate that, Pugs. Yeah, this is my opinion, guys. We're all, as humans, are allowed to have different opinions. This is why I went on live, just to hear your opinions as well. I don't want you guys to like agree with me just because you watch the channel. I want you guys to have a valid opinion on it, and we can talk about it. It's gonna be a discussion, right? Rather than me forcing my top 10 metal bands of all time down my viewers' throat, I would rather listen to you guys' opinion as well. What's up, Luca? I want to hear you guys' opinion, because maybe you guys are going to throw a band at me and I'm like, shit, they should have been in the top 10. You're right. And then I can replace it. Okay. Next. Okay. I'm just going to get out this way because I'm excited to talk about the next 3. But I will say Metallica. Okay. Metallica, I'm pretty sure everyone knows Metallica is top tier. I'm putting Metallica as superior. Let me explain why. When I'm thinking about a band, I think about instruments. That's just how I am. When I think of a band, I think, okay, they're a band. They have instruments, guitar, drums, yada, yada, yada. Okay? Now, with Metallica, I, to this day, and I've said this on multiple videos, I've said this on multiple live streams, Metallica, for me, are the GOATs of music instrument playing. I feel like they got it down packed. I don't think anyone in the world can play instruments as a whole together better than Metallica can. Metallica's music to the ear is fucking like heaven, bro. All right? It's amazing. Okay? It is amazing. I'm going to take a quick break here to read some of the comments here. Random Thing says, as much as I disagree with Linkin Park being on top metal band of all time, they got me into metal and just can't let go of them. I hope they win this ranking. Haha. Panther says, metal is metal. No band is the best. Same goes for all music. There's a wild variety of music. Why they get salty people, I'm not sure. I'm just starting to get into metal band, and I've listened to so far Slipknot and Linkin Park. Good choices, Talon. Number 2 should be Gorillaz because they got fire raps and lyrics. Here's the thing, Brandon. I haven't heard much of Gorillaz to put them in my top tiers. So that would have been just going, because I literally could have looked up the top 10 metal bands of all time and went on loudwire.com and took their top 10 and made a video about it. That would have been fake as fuck. I'm just trying to be me. Yeah, there's a lot of bands got a guy inspired by Metallica. You're completely right. So I'm going to say this, man. With Metallica, again, kings and goats, greatest of all time instrument playing band. I still say this. I can literally sit there and listen to a Metallica track with no voices, with no vocals, no lyrics, just straight instruments and get lost in it, okay? Most of Metallica are some of the best in their field, except Laura. Have you listened to Guns N' Roses? I've heard 1 or 2 songs from Guns N' Roses. And again, I saw that name pop up on the top metal bands of all time. I couldn't have put it on there. What about Bring Me the Horizon? Bring Me the Horizon is really great, but I'll say why it's not on the list for me. I will say that in a moment. But yeah, Metallica, man. Metallica is a superior band. They're a superior metal band. They're superior artists in general, right? Like, they're always going to go down in history of one of the greatest to ever have created music, and that's just a fact. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Nightwish. Nightwish, I feel like this is going to be one of those that people might not agree with me at all. Nightwish has had, if I'm not mistaken, 3 singers, with the current one being Floor Jansen. I love Floor Jansen. I love the previous 2 singers as well. Not as much as I know Floor, because obviously I don't know their names. But Nightwish is one of those bands that I had to put in the top for me, okay, in the top 10. And then I'm going to explain why I like them, and then I'll show you guys the tier I'm putting them in. With Nightwish, I enjoy how long their songs are. They put you through a whole entire journey with your ears. You're just like listening to nothing but greatness, right? I love Floor Jansen, who's the lead singer of Nightwish. The way she sings her vocals is kind of like a chant, right? It's like kind of like a little bit like of war music. It's crazy. Like, if you haven't heard their last album, I forgot the name of the album, but you have to listen to it from front to back. It makes you go through an entire journey and get lost in. Not a lot of bands can do that for me, right? And for me, I gotta go ahead and take Nightwish and put Nightwish at an A tier as of right now, okay? What about Bring Me the Horizon? I'm gonna go ahead and speak about Bring Me the Horizon in a moment. What's up, Excel? Now, we got 2 bands, Linkin Park and Slipknot. And I promise you guys, I am gonna rearrange the list as soon as I put these 2 up there. I go with Linkin Park. I know a lot of people want to know why I put Linkin Park in the top metal bands of all time. System of a Down. Again, haven't heard much of them to put them on there. What's up, Mackie? This is my opinion of bands that I've heard. Linkin Park made the list because at the end of the day, Linkin Park for me was my introduction into metal. Okay? Linkin Park is my introduction to metal. Keep that in mind. Somebody's going to pick Metallica. Somebody else might pick Linkin Park. For me, Linkin Park was my introduction to the entire genre of metal. How can I not place them at top 10? I've listened to almost every Linkin Park song that has ever been put out, except for the new demos, which that is coming up to the channel pretty soon. Okay? Deftones, I heard them. They're pretty good as well. Bullet for My Valentine's, I've checked out like a song or 2. But with Linkin Park, man, I know a lot of people don't like to think that they're strictly metal. They're kind of like new metal, even though it's still metal. I'm going to go ahead and put Linkin Park for me, again, at a superior. I know it blows your mind, but hear me out. Linkin Park, for me, as far as the top 10 metal bands of all time, it goes further than just the music that's being created, how it sounds, things like that. You have to include the fan base. If you're talking about a band or an artist, you have to include the fan base. Okay? So here it is, man. Linkin Park's fan base is one of the biggest, strongest fan bases that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I've reacted to a lot of Linkin Park. I've reacted to a lot of Slipknot. I see a lot of Linkin Park Facebook groups. I see how they ride for Linkin Park. I've seen Linkin Park change people's lives, my guys. Okay? I see stories about it all the time. You know, because Linkin Park made music that people can relate to and can get you out of their out of whatever current mindset you're at. If you're feeling like you're in a bad mindset that day, Linkin Park made a song for that, right? So I gotta put them in superior. With introductory to metal and to different type of music, they made songs that I can relate to. I love all their sound, the creativity in Linkin Park. Guys, keep in mind, to this day, there hasn't been a band that has been able to do what Linkin Park did, and that's combine hip hop with nu metal, and do it so well. The only other band that I can think that has ever come close to that is Falling in Reverse, right? So listen to me, I'm putting them at a superior. And now that you guys know that I put Linkin Park on a superior, before I move on to Slipknot, I need to know your opinions. If you guys were to rank Linkin Park, what tier list are you putting them in? While you guys do that, I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments here. If you want some good classic rock, oh my God, you got to listen to Def Leppard. Def Leppard is dope. Have you heard Dragon Force? I've heard a few songs. Besides, if Linkin Park wasn't here, you would get bombarded by negative comments and roasts. Facts. Linkin Park is my favorite band of all time, but right now I'm really high on System of a Down, Iron Maiden, and Avenged Sevenfold. All three of those bands, Mackie 121, will be making it onto the channel this week. Linkin Park has always been S tier for me. I was never a hip-hop guy, so Linkin Park never served as my transition into metal. My transition was actually Queen's early albums, believe it or not, the Zeppelin and the Metallica. Great. You're on a Linkin Park demo roll, so please react to the Slip demo. I'm going to be reacting to every demo song. You don't like Queen. Let's see. You put S tier, S tier, S tier. Definitely S tier, no question. Greetings from Chile. Hey, shout outs to Chile. Linkin Park is the best. Superior, man, is freaking love Linkin Park. All right, so for the most part, it seems like most of you guys will put him superior. For whatever reason, I thought you guys were about to flip on me or some shit. But here we go. Slipknot. I'm gonna just put it superior. Here's why. Slipknot, it's head-banging music. Think about metal. It's head-banging music. I love Slipknot's instruments, the aggression. Corey Taylor is a talented musician, boys. Corey Taylor can sit there and go from screaming vocals to singing like an angel. But the combination of Slipknot would make them a greatest band of all time. Again, I say this again. You got to think about the fan base when you're putting the top metal bands of all time. Slipknot's fan base and Slipknot's ability to perform puts them at a top tier for me. Okay? When they do shows, think about it. They're masked up. They actually perform for the audience. They're not just sitting there singing their songs. They put on an entire show, right? The audience engages with it, right? Even though Slipknot, in my opinion, doesn't make that much of a relatable music, they make head banging songs. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is metal not headbanging? Literally. And I said this in live streams. For those of you guys that are in my live streams, I've talked about it a few times that when COVID is over and whatever or not, the one concert I want to go to first, because prior to me reacting, I've only gone to a Mac Miller concert, rest in peace. And then the other concert that I've gone to, it was Mark Anthony with my mother and my sister. Okay. But now that I've been doing all these type of bands and metal and rock, the one concert that I want to go to first is Slipknot. And I said this so many times. It looks like a great experience. Okay. Being at a Slipknot concert looks like a great experience. I might fight here or there in the mosh pit, but again, they deserve it. They deserve to be in the S tier. Okay. Now I'm looking. I have Metallica, Linkin Park, and Slipknot. I'm going to order the S tiers. Okay. I love Linkin Park, and it was my introduction to metal. I am very confident that Metallica takes the #1 spot overall. Okay? Overall. So I am going to leave Metallica at the current state that is at, and that is being #1 metal band of all time. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but again, Metallica has opened waves for other artists and other bands. They're geniuses when it comes to like instrument playing. I love their instruments, I promise. Right? Now, in second place, I am going to have to move Slipknot into second place here. And again, Linkin Park was my introductory to metal. But Slipknot in my opinion, when it comes to metal music, they have to take it over Linkin Park. Because Linkin Park doesn't just do all metal, where I feel like Slipknot has, from what I've heard, they've only done metal, right? Like, yes, Corey Taylor does his own side project, but, you know, Linkin Park is always doing like hip hop. They'll do a pop, they'll do a sad song, a metal song, you know? So now I'm moving on to the A tier, where I have, if I'm not mistaken, Disturbed, Korn, Megadeth, and Nightwish. Now looking into this A tier, I am gonna have to say that I'm gonna have to go ahead and put, for me, guys, this is my opinion as well, okay? And I want to see who agrees and who doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and move Nightwish over to the 4th spot of the top 10 metal bands. Again, I sincerely enjoy Nightwish. It's gonna be one of the concerts in the future that I go to. But I love Nightwish. I love the combination of Floor Jansen's vocals with the band. And I always forget that guy that with the long white beard, his part in the band also as well. Okay? You know about 15 Slipknot songs are not metal? Oh, damn, let me know. Again, but like, I mean, I'm going from like what I've heard. Now I have Disturbed, Korn, and Megadeth. I'm going to have to go and put Megadeth at the 5th place. Because again, Megadeth is one of those bands that I listen to and I'm metaled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a great time. If you guys have not checked out the live streams, do tune in tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which will be an hour and 20 minutes from now. I'll be doing live reactions on Twitch. Twitch.tv/iamsickflowz. Go to twitch.tv, search up iamsickflowz. You'll see it. When I react to Megadeth on there, I lose my shit, boys. I bring out the lighter. I spilled drinks on me before. I lose my shit. That's what I like to hear with Megadeth. I lose my shit. And if you're listening to metal and you're not losing your shit, you're not really listening to metal. Am I right? Now, I have Disturbed and Korn. I myself, I'm very confident that, as from what I've heard, I want to lead Disturbed over Korn. Okay? I do want to lead Disturbed over Korn. However, I will say this. I have to move Tool up to the A tier. I'm looking at it. I see Tool and Avenged Sevenfold side by side, and that tells me it's wrong. That just tells me it's wrong. Like, you have Tool, which I think is a legendary band, compared to Avenged Sevenfold, which I don't think they've hit legendary status just yet. I can't put Tool and Avenged Sevenfold in the same category. And Avenged Sevenfold, I will leave in the B tier because I feel like the more I listen to them, the better they'll get for me. And again, Slayer, I put Slayer in last place just because I have not heard of much of Slayer. I would put Korn higher because they are the fathers of nu metal, but I respect your opinion. Yeah, I'm going off of what I've heard. So maybe I do got to check out Korn. Now, here's the thing. This list was very hard to do. People are asking me, what about Bring Me the Horizon? I wanted to put Bring Me the Horizon up here. But when I'm looking at top metal bands of all time, it was hard to put Bring Me the Horizon in the top 10 for me. Again, Slayer, the reason Slayer is here is because I figured I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like, every list put them up there. I had to. That was like a throwaway. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't like literally by choice. But I had to put it on here. Bring Me the Horizon could have easily got on here. 100%. If you're listening to Korn's first album, I swear you put them in the S tier. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm glad that you brought that up, Panthers. I will be listening to some of these bands. Well, most of these bands. All of them. Like, for example, Linkin Park I've already heard. Slipknot I've already heard. Nightwish I've heard plenty of. I'm going to listen to the rest of the bands, right? Some throughout the week. And then I will be live again on YouTube here next Monday with an updated list. Okay? And I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload this or not. This is probably going to be just a live stream type of thing. I don't even want to upload it and get the views off of that. It's just going to be a live stream type of thing. But I will be live next Monday here on YouTube to redo the list. Because I will be listening to them more and more. Like I got a lot of Metallica to listen to, a lot more Megadeth, Disturbed, Korn, Tool for sure, and Slayer, right? Hey, relevant to your stream, but you're my favorite reaction channel. Hey man, appreciate that, my guy. Hey guys, listen, this live stream is sponsored by iamsickflowz.com. Yes, I sponsor my goddamn self. Don't laugh. All right, don't laugh. Almost at 100K. Yes, we're gonna blow up. iamsickflowz.com. Get you some of the dopest fucking merch in the game. And also, guys, a lot of people ask me how they can get guaranteed reactions on the channel. Hit up my Patreon. Patreon.com/iamsickflowz. You can get a guaranteed reaction and exclusive content. Like for my Patreons, sometime this week, I'm gonna upload a video of me playing Outlast. You guys, nobody on YouTube will ever be able to see it. Okay? You have to be a Patreon supporter and you're gonna get exclusive content. But yeah, back to this list, man. I'm very confident as of right now at my list. And like even looking at it now, Metallica for sure, Slipknot, Linkin Park, again, this is opinionated. And I know when it comes to hits and album sales, maybe Linkin Park is not above all the other bands. But in my opinion, they're superior and number 3. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not even just doing that because I built a lot of fan base around Linkin Park. If that was the case, I would have put them number 1. I've rarely reacted to Metallica, but I still am able to sit there and say Metallica is the best metal band of all time. And I don't think that that's ever going to change as of right now. But I am going to be redoing the list. But I want to ask you guys a question real quick, man. Beastie Boys metal? I'm not even sure. Are Beastie Boys considered metal? If you guys know. What type of live streams do you guys want to see on YouTube? I can't do live reactions. All right, let me move on back over to this. I can't do live reactions on YouTube because of the copyright claims and shit. But what type of live reactions would you guys want to see? I mean, what type of live streams would you guys like to see here? Again, patreon.com/iamsickflowz. You guys get exclusive content that nobody else gets to see. Not my Twitch subscribers, not my Discord. You have to be a Patreon member to see this. And I'm saying I'm going to be doing on Patreon, I'm going to be doing gaming videos here and there. I'm going to be doing album reviews here and there that won't make it on YouTube. And I'll be doing lyric breakdowns that won't make it on YouTube. Live streams of live performances, that still will get shut down. I tried it, unfortunately. But listen, guys, this was very fun. Again, I will be doing this next Monday. Okay. And also, because I'm going to be listening to everything. A band that I think you would like is Rammstein. I think I checked out one of their songs before. A Q&A live stream. I have not. XX Toxic. Yeah, Q&A live stream seems very, very doable, man. Maybe we'll do one of those tomorrow here on YouTube. But listen, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Again, in about an hour and 15 minutes, I will be doing live reactions, okay, over on twitch.tv/iamsickflowz, okay? So just go on to twitch.tv, search up iamsickflowz. You'll see me, follow me on there, and I'll be doing live reactions in an hour and 15. We do it for about 4 hours Eastern, yeah, so in an hour and 15 minutes from now, 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? I'm going to be going live on there, reacting to music and whatnot, you know. iamsickflowz.com for merch. If you guys want to copy some merch, take a picture, send it to me, and I'll do a reaction. But yeah, guys, listen, this was very fun. This was very, very fun. I'm going to start doing these streams on YouTube where they're going to be like 30 minutes, an hour long. I don't know. We might just be talking or whatever the case may be. I like interacting with a lot of you guys that I haven't seen before on streams. But yeah, maybe I'll do a list where you guys can give me the list and I'll rank them from there. Maybe that'll be an idea. Yeah, guys, join Discord. All right. If you don't know how to join Discord, it should be in the description of one of my videos. Simply just join that Discord. I don't have the... Actually, let me get the link for you guys actually right now. Let me get that Discord link. Because Discord is you get notified 100% of everything. And on top of that, we be talking. We be doing some cool shit on Discord, man. Discord is free to join. Yeah, I've thought about that too. I'm doing that for my Patrons though, Panthers. I'm doing it for my Patrons. Like I'm gonna be pushing out a lot of content that only Patrons get to see. and they're gonna have a lot of benefits and stuff like that, man. So definitely hit up that Patreon, see if you want to support. That'll be dope. I appreciate it. If you don't, I still would appreciate you just checking it out. But yeah, guys, listen, I got videos dropping tomorrow on the channel. Again, live streaming in about an hour. Okay, an hour. Yo, Gonzalo just joined Discord, man. Appreciate that. So it's accept number one. No, okay, see ya. I don't even know who accept is, so they're definitely not number one, my guy. I'm sorry, man, if you're gonna come in here and just talk ish, I gotta talk ish back. But yeah, guys, hopefully I'll see some of you guys over on tonight's live stream over on twitch.tv/iamsickflowz. Hopefully I see some of you guys over on the Discord server. Did you know following reverse lead singer reacted to one of your reaction videos to his song? Panthers, yes. Me and him were reacting to each other back and forth. We've talked here and there. He's a cool guy. Ronnie Racky. All right, join Discord. I'll see you guys on the stream tonight. Hopefully, come on through to twitch.tv/iamsickflowz. I'm gonna keep saying it until you actually go. I'll probably do another one of these streams here on YouTube tomorrow. And we'll see. I'm gonna come up with something to do here on YouTube tomorrow. But I'll see you guys there.